Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 5140 in Candy Crush Saga. If you find these videos helpful, please like and subscribe. So, looks like a legendary level, 21 moves, 58 jelly, 55 licorice, which means I'm going to have to take licorice out from here so I can get to, and the crystal candies, so I can get to the jelly, but then I'm also going to be dealing with licorice over on this side of the board, because every time I take licorice out on a turn, no new licorice should form, but when I don't take licorice out, and I make moves under the dispensers, new licorice can show up. So I'm going to try to get over to here as quickly as possible, plus I see we've got some dispensers. I don't have to do anything over here until I run out of licorice and need to go collecting it. But I need to get over here. Yeah, I've got some fish infestation I'm dealing with. Sorry if I have fish and you don't. To me, they're, I know they can be helpful, but they're just a big pain in the butt because they limit what I can do. All right, I'm going to blow things up and try to get stuff down here. Now, this is a wrapped candy, but it's yellow. And that's a huge problem for me, because if it's yellow and I'm trying to blow it up, I don't have any yellow to match it with. I'm going to need to find another, here we go, another way to hit that. And I'm going to use this Color Bomb Stripe combo. Oh my goodness, it totally got avoided, but here we go. We're at least going to clear out the crystal candy that's covering it. All right, so taking out licorice. Opening this up, trying to get, maybe if I can get another wrapped candy to dispense, that can blow things up. Oh my goodness, that was kind of awful, wasn't it? 28 and 28. And it is a legendary level. I was wondering about that. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pause because I only have a life left. I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to attack this again. If I don't have any extra lives, I might be on a different platform when I first come back or later on. And I'm going to keep working on this, but I'm going to try to get over here even more quickly. And I'm not going to worry so much about that wrapped candy that's there. I'm going to try to get to the dispensers and see if that helps. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go again. I had a few lives. Oh, look at this. I'm able to make these wrapped candies, which is nice. But I need to get over here, and those wrapped candies aren't necessarily going to help. I need maybe some stripes. Oh, a color bomb? I will take a color bomb. There we go. So we're starting to drain this area out. That's what we need to do. Let's keep going with this. Keep going. And somehow I need to get over here. There we go. Color bomb stripe. I don't have a lot of purple. I especially don't have a lot of purple over here. I might be better off just taking out all green from the board. I just don't like that. Can I get, well, I got a little more purple. This would go horizontally. This would go vertically. This would go horizontally. This would go vertically. It's not a lot. It's about the best I can do right now. So let's go ahead and take this. And color bombs beget color bombs and other specials. So now maybe I take out green and allow things to collapse in. And now I do this and I try to get a wrapped. And I do this and I try to get a wrapped. We're not getting any wrapped coming through. I'm trying to see how generous this is. And this is the stingiest dispenser. How in the world can I use that if it's not producing anything? So I've done worse, but I've learned something. I've learned not to rely on that. So what's the next opportunity? I think the next opportunity is to do an undercut. Let's go in and try that. So, if I can just get everything flowing downward, maybe that's what's going to help me here. I'm going to take this move, come in through here, and try to work low to the ground and undercut everything. Okay, I'm trying not to use combos with fish, since the fish are invasive species, but I will let them just kind of blow up as they do. Oh, look at this. This is what I need. Yeah, I only have one orange over here, but I've got a little bit over here. This is still going to have impact. And color bomb wrapped on this board is the best because stripes don't work well through licorice, but wrapped work fairly well. I'm going to try to slide this wrapped over. If I can keep scooching it, I can maybe get some progress there. I can't keep scooching it. Maybe I can. Oh, I can. Here we go. No great moves. Sometimes what happens with the wrapped dispensers is if I've got a wrapped on the board, no new wrapped will show up. So just the fact that I even have that yellow wrapped that I can't set off, that might be creating the issue. That may be why the dispenser is obnoxiously stingy. Which is sad because then, you know, I can make my own wrapped, but but I can't really set them off. I can take out orange, I can take out purple. I'll go ahead and remove all orange from the board and see if we can get some explosions here and open this up. And I was able to do it, and I got closer, much closer than I had been. I'm not going to worry about the licorice. I feel like if I can get this cleared, the licorice will have taken care of itself. So at least that's good. I don't have to worry about this. If I get towards the end and I still need licorice, then I'll have to rethink things. But my impression is this is what I need to do, and undercutting it is the way to go, and getting some good combos. I probably need 2 or maybe 3 color bomb wrapped combos on this board to see success. That's going to be my prediction. So now what I'm going to do is pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially. Once I solve this, I'll come back through and narrate everything. I'm going to stick with the strategy I have while it appears to be working, but who knows? I may decide there's a different strategy that is going to work more effectively, and I will let you know if I come across anything new as well. Okay, here we go. We've got some nice things set up. Let's get those wrapped candies over to the edge. And I do find that working both to the left and downward has been super helpful. Now I've got a color bomb. I'm seeing if there's any way to set it up with something, and I don't see a clear path, so I'm going to use it to just open the board up more. I could use this wrapped. I'm trying to set up something even better with the blue if I can manage it. There we go. Wrapped combo. So we're going to try to reach that yellow, and we're reaching down to the ground. You don't know how many times I got stuck with things wrapped up just under where that color bomb is right now. I don't have anything great to set that with, so if I take out a color, I concentrate things down again. Now I still have that wrapped on the board, so I'm not going to get any more wrapped unless I can set it off. So I'm going to make a stripe because I can use the stripe. Now I'm also bringing down the licorice because I have sometimes been stuck without having enough licorice on the board. But here's where I want to bring the wrapped candy down. And I made a couple of bad choices, but thankfully I've got enough going on this board that it's not going to kill me. So not too much left to do. I can make a color bomb that's beautiful. If I take out all green, I set off that wrapped, and that takes out that last jelly. And then I just have to get rid of 1 licorice. Okay, so I set myself up really well there. It was about 3 or 4, maybe 5 moves back. I can't remember. I didn't make a great choice. I could take the wrapped candy that was all the way over to the left-hand side, and I should have just blown it up earlier and allowed another wrapped candy to come down and clear that out more quickly. Thankfully, I was still able to get this done, but it did take between 45 and 50 tries over 2 days to complete this. Oh, I was ready to be done. All right, so that is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.